Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing okay. Hey, yesterday was the 14th of February, and that tends to be in many places Valentine's Day, a day where we focus on love, which is weird because we should be doing that more often. But in light of that, I wanted to share with you a really important concept that I just ran across a few weeks ago in reading the Song of Solomon. And it's this amazing picture of love and the love agreement and covenant that Jesus has with you, with me. I want to read just a few verses and then comment and send you on your way to chew on it, see what you think. This is found in Song of Solomon chapter 3, and I'm reading from the Passion Translation. Chapter 3, beginning with verse 7, it says this: Look, it's the king's marriage carriage, the love seat surrounded by 60 champions, the mightiest of Israel's hosts, are like pillars of protection. They are angelic warriors standing ready with swords to defend the king and his fiancée from every terror of the night. Here we have a picture of the king's marriage carriage. So it's an old-fashioned carriage. And around this carriage is 60 big buff champions, each with swords. But we're told that those buff champions are angels. They're angelic warriors. And their whole purpose is to guard the king, who is the bridegroom, and his fiancée, who is the bride, which is you. See, when we become believers in Jesus Christ, we join his body of believers who will one day meet him to become his bride, and he our bridegroom. And so that love covenant that Jesus has as the bridegroom and us as the bride, that covenant of love is protected by angels. So nothing can destroy that covenant. Nothing can interfere with God's love, with Jesus' love, and his fiancée. There is this defense around it that nothing, I think Paul said in Romans 8, can separate us from the love of God. And so we see this picture of God charging angels. You guard the love that I have for my fiancée, my bride. It reminded me very much of when I got married, honestly. In 1986, my husband wanted to have our ring bearer carry the ring on a pillow. That's traditional. But then he wanted to have 4 other young men with swords around the perimeter of that pillow. So the ring bearer walked down the aisle, and he had 2 guys in front of him with swords guarding the ring, and 2 guys behind him guarding the ring. And that whole picture that Dennis had, I don't think I really clicked that was taken from here. That guard of that, the vow of love that Dennis had for me was a picture of that guard that Jesus has for his love for you. You're his love. You're the theme song of his love. And he will fight to protect his love with you through, it says, every terror of night. So I just think that's a beautiful picture to remind you that your love covenant with God and his love covenant with you is being protected. And there's nothing that can separate you or he from that love covenant. So rejoice in that today. Have a great day and enjoy the covenant of love guarded by the angelic hosts until eternity when we see our bridegroom face to face. Go with God.